tight, and one more night without your hands, without me in your arms. Looking back, I wonder why I didn't show you how deep is my love. Let's talk about love. Tell me, what do you like? Tell me, where do you wanna see me naked? Let's talk about love. Tell me, what do you like? Tell me, what do you la 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 la?
Alright, I guess I'll unmute my microphone for right now while we wait to join the lobby. We do have the UAA team here. UAA Green going to be going against Texas Tech Red. UAA Green, 3rd seed overall in the West A side bracket. Texas Tech was 2nd seed in West B side bracket. And we should be getting right into the game here in just a couple seconds, I hope. Looks like everyone is in the lobby. And we're ready to go. Once I get all the audio sorted out. I think they put it on the wrong sides. I can easily switch it with my overlay, but we will see if they decide to change that or not. No one has left the lobby yet. We are still in holding formation. The best we can do now is hurry up and wait. I do very much enjoy waiting for matches to start. It's my favorite time. In the meantime, is there a single soul in the chat right now? Oh, they're talking. They're yapping. I shall engage in the yap. Oh my god, it's the mini Batman. What is he doing here? Yeah, I love waiting. This is so fun. We kind of just sit here and, I don't know, I don't even know, can you call it a good time? We're just, it's a time. We're just here. Oh, okay. Oh, and we're gonna be switching servers. Wait, why are we on US East? Isn't this... Wait, we're in the West Division. It should be US West servers. What? Yeah, why were we even on US East? Anyways, I think we should be good. It looks like they did not change the team side, so we're just gonna go with that. Yep. All I had to do was click a button, and the sides changed. Like, over these. Anyways, right into it. Alien Healer getting a shot towards the net, immediately saved away by Trip. Too much of a threat there. Texas Tech is looking for something towards the goal, but both players kind of just dive over the ball right there. Whisper gets demoed going up for that one. It leaves a pretty open net here for Texas Tech. He does manage to scramble back in time and make the save. Trying to get the ball out of the way side. Did a decent job on defense here so far. They need to get a little bit bit of offensive pressure going. Texas Tech doing a good job of keeping their offensive pressure going. Great control there. Slizim, I think is how you say that. Slizim? Definitely for that effort. A little bit too slow on the formation back. And gets a shot towards the it goes high. He can send it off the side. I don't think I remember Lanky from the West Division 6, it's Division 5, if I remember correctly, yes. I do think Texas Tech was in Division 6 along with UAA last season. Both of them have made it up to Division 5. Both of these teams played against each other in playoffs. I mean, obviously, UAA had a lower seed overall this time. And Texas Tech, if that is the case, UAA did win the entire West Division. Right now, Texas Tech looking pretty strong. They've had a lot of offensive pressure here, and they finally find one. As a Slim slots this one into the top left corner. UAA players way too stationary to try and save that one. Now off the kickoff, UAA might try and get some pressure going here, but Texas Tech already immediate counterattack. Gonna try and keep the pressure going. UAA is able to break the ball out finally. And this Texas Tech defense is very good. They very adept at knowing where their teammates are. They can link up for very dangerous, weird counterattacks. UAA just isn't able to really hold Texas Tech at the midpoint or at any point of the field. Every time Texas Tech gets an opportunity to clear the ball, it goes all the way to UAA's side of the field. Which is not helping. That's a accidental redirect right toward UAA's net. It's first, but you can't find the second. Let's see if it's off the side. It's Mr. Bowser now. On the back, we're looking for a pass, but able to clear off and not to commit for it. Okay, struggling a little bit here in game number 1. They are doing good on the defensive side, but they spent way too much time on defense so far. Seems like it's only a matter of time until Texas Tech finds their second. They just has to try and get their first. Right now, it's not looking very good. That bounce bit on defense. Mr. Bowser is going to make a really good defensive play. He's going to have support to get the clear. But again, it doesn't get past midfield. Texas Tech really good. Keeping UAA completely contained to their half. Finally, UAA gets a clear out that Mr. Bowser has to be because he's too far forwards. It's a good 50-50 on the second one, but Mr. Bowser accidentally hits that too far away from his teammates. Looks like they're trying to potentially get a clear here. Back, Lanky absolutely pestering Mr. Bowser. Trying to get that offensive pressure going for UAA. Too much working right now. Texas Tech just so confident, and they accidentally let one go through here. Mr. Bowser! A simple goal and a huge defensive blunder by Texas Tech. And it's already back to 1-all. Keeping UAA stuck on their side of the field for so much of this game. The little motivation killer for Texas Tech here. Single mistake was all it took in UAA full advantage. Might try and get another one here. Whisper with a great clear all the way down the field. Not the best touch, but Lanky does come in to bring that away. going to overtime here in game number 1, in a game that, in all honesty, Texas Tech has been in the driver's seat of throughout the entirety of. Just said 2 times in less than 5 words. English, definitely my first language. Start a slow clear, but him not let that even into the top in the head. Mr. Bowser with a decent shot. A little bit too far wide. To go to himself, but blocked by Blake. Actually, why have I been calling him Blanky? It's Blake. I'm stupid. Places that way. Mr. Bowser gets one save, and Texas Tech getting in their own way there. Slazim had an open net to look at, and his teammate plays it away from him. They have another one, but Mr. Bowser plays it off to the side. Texas Tech, they had the go-ahead goal set up, but the ball greed just got a little too much. Now UAA, they've got an opportunity of their own. That was Blake who was back on defense in time. UAA have had a couple dangerous chances here of their own. Hasn't been all Texas Tech. Great play there by Blake, reading the cut. Mr. Bowser sends a slight one towards net. A double commit up from Texas Tech, but a pinch goes all the way down to UAA side of the field. Great touch by Whisper to keep that out of harm's way. And Mr. Bowser going up. Mr. Bowser doesn't have enough boost to go for a second touch, so Drip is going to be able to be there. Whisper try and do a lot by himself, but couldn't get to that ball before the Texas team was there. Go for a little bit of didn't have enough boost to play forwards. Another interesting little pinch here. This game has sped up quite a bit, and this one's going right towards the net. It may be slow. Let's get a pretty routine save. It was a little bit dangerous if he didn't manage to get that first touch, because no one in recovery did get it. Now UAA looking to capitalize. This faster pace of play has seemed to have suited them a little more. They get a light touch towards the net, but with another good save. There's that one away. Healer shift towards the front of the net, but Rick is easily the first one there to that ball. Mr. Bowser right back down towards Texas Tech's side. A lot of UAA pressure recently. Texas Tech has not been able to slow down the ball and gain the possession that they enjoy. A lot of UAA so far. Mr. Bowser on no boost. Good read. He cannot find a way to put that one towards the middle for his own team, though. Decent clear. Nice ceiling pinch to get some extra power on that one. Immediately challenging Drip, and that one in front of net. Not going to be too far forward, though. Didn't have much boost. Knew if that one got over him, it would have been game over. Stay a little bit farther back. Pestered by the Texas Tech team, but needing Slazim from the game. Gets a good first touch. That one's going towards the net, and he finds it! Blake with not exactly a flip reset, but it's the same kind of hit you'd get on one, and he finishes it himself. Texas Tech, who looked like they were on the ropes there for that entire overtime, strikes back and takes game number 1. Let me check if this is actually a best of 5 or 7. I don't remember which. I think it should be best of 7 if I remember correctly. Oh, it is best of 5. And UAA asking for US West servers now. Let us see if Texas Tech obliges. It looks like they are. I like how a player on Texas Tech is like, okay, question mark? Like, bruh. Alaska is as far west coast as you get other than Hawaii. Why are you saying okay? Huh? Like, it should be obvious why an Alaska team would want to play on West Coast servers. Mind blown. So we'll see. I think we might be switching between East and West for these games. Right now, Texas Tech up 1-0 in this best of 5 series. Uh-oh. Looks like Texas Tech wasn't quite ready when UAA joined. And now we get to wait again. You guys like waiting? I like waiting. I've heard this is a fun thing to do. It's a great way to pass time. It's just wait. You kind of just sit here and not do anything. Oh, I think we're ready. Oh my god. Bruh. And we wait even longer. I am totally not doing other things. Oh, wait, maybe, possibly, potentially. We're starting! Let's go! Took long enough. A 50-50 kickoff here, and UAA's got a great opportunity. Whispered makes the demo, or takes the demo that completely opens up the net. And UAA off to a strong start here in game number 2. 5 seconds in, they find goal number 1. Will they be able to keep this momentum going, or is Texas Tech going to try and start that lockdown play we saw them have in game number 1? Right now, UAA a lot more aggressive and pressure heavy with these demos. Quite a bit of a play style change from what we saw, but Blake responds with one of his own. Looks like this game might start getting a bit messy. Gets that one past Mr. Bowser, puts a chip towards the front of the net, but it was a little too high for Blake to get to. Side right now. Whispered with a decent touch across. Mr. Bowser continues it along, but no one there except for Texas Tech to immediately turn it around and send it right back towards UAA. Alien Healer caught flat-footed. That's how Texas Tech got their first of game number 1, and it's how they're getting their first of game number 2. UAA's defense is caught off guard a little bit if one player misses. Texas Tech takes advantage. All tied up at 1 apiece yet again. Teams know what is on the line. This is not double elimination. This is for everything. You win, you continue in the playoffs. You lose, you are out. No round robin. That was the group play, actually. No more second chances. It is all or nothing at this point. A double miss by UAA. Slim trying to take advantage here. And a lot of misses from the UAA defense, but Whispered with a great save on Drip. They Might have one here off the ceiling pinch, but Drip goes for the shot that gets saved, but then makes a save of his own. Back in time to play it away. Mr. Bowser sends this one across. Having a boost to follow it, so Alien Healer is going to be called, but that one's going really fast towards the net. Whispered with a great save, though. Not an easy one to make. Makes it look routine, and that's going to go towards the net. Just a little too far off, though. That was on net. It would have been a great counterattack clear. Would have gone into the net again. A little too far wide. Texas Tech is going to keep leading it. A double commit there on offense from Texas Tech is going to give UAA an opportunity to get a breakout play going. Seeing demos, Mr. Bowser. Really good demo from this team, but that one's a slow roller across. Thankfully, Texas Tech was there to clear that ball away from them. Now it looks like this one's gonna be more dangerous. How does that not go through? Slazim and Drip tag team to make a great goal line save. And both sides so far have had dangerous looks, but finally one manages to find its way through. An Alien Healer for UAA does finally find the back of the net off of so many defensive mistakes from both of these teams. Last one towards the back point, gets the drop down follow-up, make it 2 for UAA. We haven't seen a team recover from a 2-goal disadvantage yet, because we haven't even seen a 2-goal advantage in the entire series yet. Would be almost an immediate response on Texas Tech there, but not quite hit a demo on Mr. Bowser, who's hit up for it. And we got a 4-1 here between Slazim and Alien Healer. Are they going to respect it is the question. Mr. Bowser sends that one towards the net. It goes off the bar, down, but Mr. Bowser puts it right into the face of Drip, who's just sitting on the goal line waiting for it. And something that should have been a surefire goal played easily away by Drip. Mr. Bowser puts that one towards Whisper, who gets a decent first touch, but that one's going to go right back towards the middle. Whisper tried sending it across. A bit too high and far for Mr. Bowser to get there. Mr. Bowser tried getting past him, though. It's just too far off. Doing a good job of keeping this Texas Tech team on the neutral zone. And Slazim! Okay, buddy. That was a bit cheeky. Slazim knew he's the only one that can make the save there. Does it, but Whispered just right there to read him, puts it in. UAA up 4-1 with 30 seconds left. The hopes are pretty much gone for Texas Tech in this game, unless they can find one right here. They send it towards the net, but Mr. Bowser plays it away. Defensive stalwart for UAA strikes again. UAA is going to be taking game number 2 in this best-of-5 series. We're right back to a tie. It will be decided by a best-of-3. That's both teams right now know what is on the line. Not much really gonna happen here in these final few seconds. Both teams know it's already over as UAA takes game number 2. We are gonna move on to game number 3. We'll see if Texas Tech wants to go back to Central servers or if we're going to stay on West. As probably for the first time in any time, the Alaska team actually has the ping advantage somehow. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but All right. On that note, it does mean there's probably a good chance that Texas Tech might want to go back to central servers. Hey yo, why is NECC here? Hey yo, what the heck? We're just some random college stream. Why are you guys here? No, I'm just kidding. Please don't leave. We need you. I pray, I beg. Also, I don't know how long you guys have been here because I had the chat hidden behind my Discord on my second monitor. But anyways, I guess we go right into game number 3 here between Texas Tech and UAA. One game each. Mr. Bowser kind of moving whispered out of the way to get to that ball. Ripped and sent that one well over. Let's get a nice follow-up touch. Nice pinch towards the net. Alien Healer, the only one that can do anything with it, does get a good first touch to keep it away. It's starting to swarm a little bit here. UA has got a bit of a tricky situation if that does happen before. It did happen, I guess. I'm very good at speaking it. Here, both teams, I'd say, testing the waters here in this first half of game number 3, seeing how the other is gonna play this game. Texas Tech kind of sticking to what they're used to in the way. Looks like they're trying to get a little more of those bumps. The demos going. Good cut there from Mr. Bowser. Forces Blake to take the free shot. Once again, a lot of bumps and demos coming through from them, trying to disrupt Texas Tech as much as possible. This one's going to be a good shot at the net. Alien Healer can't make the save, and Texas Tech strikes first. Blake with the waterfall corner touch pass over to Slazim. I don't exactly know what people call that. I've heard it called waterfall bounce. I've heard it called a bunch of other things. Texas Tech is going to take the first goal here of game number 3. And currently the first team to score has been the winner of the 2 games that have been played so far. We'll see if Texas Tech is going to keep that trend going, or if UAA is going to break it. Put themselves on that match point. This game means so much for both of these teams. If you win, you get 2 tries to completely seal the series. If you lose, you're on your last life. Texas Tech tried to make it a 2-goal lead there. Not quite in the way, but that one! Blake completely outpacing Alien Healer. And Texas Tech is going to take 2 here. Will they be able to keep the streak going, or is UAA going to find some motivation and their first of game number 3? Alien Healers barely gets that one past the first defender, but Blake was there to make the save, keeping that one away from the defensive player. Texas Tech going back to what they're used to, these short touches, but that one was not the way they wanted it to go. And Alien Healer, we talked a lot about him being outplayed, but this time He's the one putting the ball in the back of the net as UAA gets their first. They've got 2 minutes to find a second. There's a chance that Texas Tech could gain that 2-goal score lead. Interesting there from Texas Tech. That one, pure alien healer. Bowser has a good chance here. Not a ton of boost to work with. Doesn't quite get a touchy once again. UAA had that midfield secure right now. See how long it will last. They've had a lot of knocks on the door trying to get past that midline. Currently nothing's made it through yet. But it's really dangerous as this one's kind of sitting in front of the net. Who's going to be there? Mr. Bowser tries to find it. Not quite. A little bit too much power, and that one just trickles its way into the UAA nets. Texas Tech on the counterattack catches Alien Healer rotating a bit too far forward. And they regain that 2-goal lead I was talking about before. Looking to try and put themselves on match point. They do not want to be on the back foot in this series. Get a demo in front of the net. This could be a double tap chance, but Drip doesn't even need to do it. It's Whispered who accidentally puts it in his own side. Now UAA has their work cut out. They need 3 goals in 1 minute. It's not looking like it's going to happen, but need to try at least. So well here in game number 3. A little bit of a shock going from central to west. A tiny bit of a ping difference for them. Now that they're used to it, it looks so much more comfortable. They look, they're in complete control of this series right now. UAA gonna try and get one for the road, but Slazin says no. Texas Tech not giving anything to UAA. They are going to play shut down Rocket League here. Even give them hopes. They don't want to give them a goal to try and get that confidence boost heading into game number 4. They're going to take it all away, hoard it all for themselves. As Texas Tech goes up 1 game in the series again, they are on match point. UAA has not seen a situation like this in a while for playoffs scenarios. But with their season on the line, on the verge of elimination, how will UAA respond to what has currently been a pretty dominant Texas Tech team so far? We start the 4th and potentially final game here. Texas Tech keeps that momentum we saw from game number 3 here in game number 4. UAA's hopes will be dashed. Or can UAA find the response, take us to tiebreaker, potentially take the series out of the hands of victory that Texas Tech has right now. UAA has had a bit more offensive pressure so far. Texas Tech just warming up, just starting. We're still not a minute into the game. Let's see who's going to find Mr. Bowser on the back. Oh, that's very dangerous there. Great play by Blake to keep it away. Decent bump by Alien to keep Blake away from that one as well. Blake seems to be doing a lot here for this Texas Tech team. Pretty just consistently overall good touches. Beats Mr. Bowser to that one. A chip towards the net gets saved away by Alien Healer. That 50-50. Whispered can try and send that one towards the net. He looked for Alien Healer though. Not sure if that was the best play to make. Mr. Bowser goes up, get it over one. No one from UAA there. Clean up shot. To find some kind of way to get a goal. Doing their best job they can. That one almost finds its way. Just a little too loose. It's the most out. There on the lake. Right back towards the Bowser. Putting on defense. Texas Tech could have him a little bit vulnerable. We've seen this a lot with this UAA team. They're good at getting the ball to the middle. Just don't really have someone there to take advantage of it most of the time. Comes Whisper, he tried, but the defense was a little bit too quick on that one. To find a way to get this ball to the back of the net. They've had so much offensive pressure here, and it looks like Texas Tech is finally going to get a breakout going. They do manage to get this ball on the UAA side. Even just a few seconds in, they keep it going. Be all the better for them. Right now, it's like UAA is going to right back toward Texas Tech side, but sitting in the midfield right now. Neither team able to get their offensive pressure ramped back up yet. Everyone's the team on the back. Keeps it away. Whisper goes for the net there, and Blake in the nick of time manages to make that save, a pass across, but Blake intercepts that one as well. The MVP performance from Blake so far, keeping Texas Tech in this one. It might concede one there, and it finally happens. Alien Healer strikes first in game number 4. UAA, they look like they want to take this one. Are they going to be able to keep the composure to make... I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point, man. Are they going to be able to keep the composure to make the dream become reality? Something like that? I don't know. English hard. Brain working too fast. Too many things to think about all at one time. Not enough vocabulary to really say them. UAA some good offensive pressure here. Mr. Bowser, a little bit of an interesting commit there. He absolutely needed to hit that one. Didn't have been a surefire goal for Texas Tech. A little bit on the back foot here. Most of this game, they haven't really had any good looks at UAA's net. They had one earlier in the game, but ever since then, it's been all UAA. The clock ticking towards 10. If Texas Tech can't find some offensive pressure soon, it's going to be UAA taking us to game number 5. If they can score here, not quite. Whisper sends that one up the crossbar, but that one would have gone in. It is game number 5. UAA takes game number 4. But if trends are to be followed, Texas Tech should be the one winning game 5. We'll see if UAA has anything to say about that, though. As the fifth and final game of this series gets underway, potentially the fifth and final game of these players' season. UAA looking to start it strong, but Mr. Bowser skies the ball. He had an open net to look at, but got a little bit too far ahead of himself. Fighting to stay alive. Mr. Bowser gets the flip reset, but a triple commit on defense could leave Texas Tech very vulnerable. It almost happened. A really weak redirect from Alien Healer. If it was on net, it would have gone in. Texas Tech going to be wiping their brow that it was just a little bit off. They almost respawned with a goal of their own. Mr. Bowser was back in time. They're just going to test the defense of Texas Tech. Send one towards the back line. Make sure that they are always on their toes. Each team is going to put everything on the field. When Texas Tech almost own goals. That would have been heartbreak if it went in. And Whispered an absolute boomer crossbar down from midfield. And they find goal number 1. Can they keep the lead? Can they keep the streak going of first goal wins? Or is Texas Tech going to play spoiler? Whispered, very good control, got it around 2, but Drip was there to play it away. A great clear by Alien Healer. That one's going towards net. Almost a double commit from Texas Tech. They falling off Slim just in time. Scrambling to try and find some offensive pressure. It's been all UAA right now. Tech has been trying to get it into UAA side, but every time it gets rejected, Alien Healer almost had one, but Slazim leaves it off to the side. Looking really good here in game number 5 for Texas Tech. UAA still has that 1-goal lead. The all-important singular goal of the match. They're going to try and look for a second. He can blink it back. He can. UAA makes it 2. And this is the scoreline that decides games in this series. Texas Tech has to find at least 2 to take us to overtime. 3 if they want to win. We have currently not seen a team that has dropped the first goal ever get a second. I'm sure Texas Tech would love to be able to even this game up, but UAA will not make it easy for them. The objective is to win. Score is currently 2-0 for UAA. This could be dangerous, but no one from Texas Tech was there first. Blake has an opportunity, can't get that one through Whispered. It's floating in front of the net. Alien Healer plays it off to the side. And Texas Tech, they don't seem to be playing with the urgency they need. They need to start sending everything. They're getting down to a time zone where they don't have enough to think about not going. Big miss there from Alien Healer. Could leave an opportunity, but Whispered with a great demo. That one's going to bounce towards the middle. Alien Healer plays it off to the side, off of his respawn. Not a great first touch. That one's going to just bounce in the middle. Texas Tech, they need to get something going here. They have to start sending. They can't be complacent anymore. UAA, the defenses look strong, and they're looking for another one. They make it 3 with a minute and a half. UAA has taken full control. Texas Tech in shambles. And right now, unless something completely changes for Texas Tech, it is UAA's game to lose. They are in control. They have the 3-goal lead. They have time on their side. Texas finds one. It's not over yet. They can still get back into this one. But again, UAA will not make that an easy task. Whispered first touch, gets the second. That one's going towards the goal. Drip with an absolute must save that he made. Starting to clear. Just trying to send it down. Mr. Bowser sends this one into the UAA corner. Tries to get a pinch that goes far, but can't. Blake sends that one high off the backboard. Who's going to get there? Both Whispered and Slazim can't get there. And that one goes in. It's back to 1. Texas Tech is surging. UAA, a little bit of sweat on the brow. They cannot let this 3-goal lead drop. It was looking confident, but now they're at a point they have to lock in. They cannot make any more mistakes. Texas Tech is going to start going. They almost get their third, but Alien Healer just plays it away. As a double commit on defense there from UAA. Thankfully, they get it into a good spot that it's not going to get punished. Whisper doesn't have much boost. Opts to just play it high. Texas Tech again just goes up. Whispered, interesting touch there. That could be potentially dangerous. Do keep it away from the net. Texas trying to find another one. They need one more to get back into this. Slazim almost finds an angle. Whispered, power clear all the way down. 10 seconds. Texas Tech has to work from their side of the field. And UAA knows they just have to stall and potentially the grab. A Whisper does it himself. Secures the game with the Doomsy Dish. And UAA is going to move on. And an absolute nail-biter of a Game 5. Texas Tech almost gets back into it, but UAA stands strong. And I don't really know what to say at this point. Congratulations to UAA. Moving on to the semi-final round. I don't think I have an overlay for the bracket up. I could potentially try and add one real quick. But we'll just ignore that for now. That does mean that next week, UAA is going to take on the Colorado College Tigers, the first seed from West A Division, the same one that UAA was in, Colorado College, doing a perfect 7-0 on the season. They beat UAA in the very first week. Will they be able to replicate it in semifinals, or will UAA play Joker and take the semifinals away from the first seed Colorado College Tigers? We'll figure out next week. And with that, we'll sign off.